Imagine being locked up in a 6 by 9 foot cell, surrounded by concrete walls, barbed wire, and a future that seems permanently erased. Most people would break, but not this guy. While others waited for freedom, he built an empire from the inside. This is not just a comeback story, it's a masterclass in using the worst situation life can throw at you and flipping it into cold, hard profit. Today on Money Route, we're diving deep into the insane story of how a convicted felon turned his prison hustle into a multi-million-dollar business. And trust me, by the end of this video, you'll never look at adversity the same way again. His name is Coss Marte. Born and raised in the Lower East Side of Manhattan, back when the area was flooded with drugs and crime. Coss learned early on that money didn't come easy, unless you were willing to play dirty. By 13, he was selling weed. By 19, he was running a full-blown drug empire with over 20 employees on the street. And by 23, Coss was pulling in over $2 million a year. But here's the thing, fast money always comes with a price, and his came fast and heavy. One summer morning, during what he thought was just another routine day, the DEA busted through his apartment door. Guns drawn, everything seized. Coss was sentenced to 7 years in prison. That was the moment everything changed, but not in the way you think. Inside those prison walls, Coss had a lot of time to reflect. But what hit him harder than the sentence was a doctor's warning. He was 70 pounds overweight, had dangerously high cholesterol, and the doctor told him, if you don't change your lifestyle, you won't make it to 30. Now remember, this is a guy who used to outrun cops and run a street operation like a CEO. He didn't like being told he wouldn't survive, so he took action. With no gym, no fancy equipment, just his body weight and pure determination, Coss created a workout routine in his 9 by 6 prison cell. In just 6 months, he lost 70 pounds. Other inmates started noticing. They wanted in. And that's when the light bulb moment hit. He wasn't just getting fit, he was building something. Coss started training inmates, for free at first, but soon word spread across the facility. His cell workouts were no joke. No weights, no nonsense, just straight up grind. People started paying him with commissary items, ramen packs, stamps, anything they could barter with. In the middle of prison, Coss had accidentally created a business model, a fitness training service tailored for tight spaces, high stress, and maximum results. He called it ConBody, a prison-style workout based on his real-life transformation behind bars. But the real play wasn't just fitness, it was branding. He wasn't just training inmates. He was proving that discipline, hustle, and transformation could come from even the darkest places. When Coss got out, he had one goal: scale the prison cell workout into a real-world fitness brand. But nobody was trying to invest in a felon with a prison-made business plan. Doors closed, investors walked away. Landlords refused to lease him a space. So Coss did what any hustler would do. He started with what he had. He held outdoor boot camps in NYC parks. Rain or shine, 10 people turned into 20, then 50, then 100. Eventually, he opened his first studio. But here's what made it different. Every trainer was formerly incarcerated. His gym wasn't just about burning fat. It was about breaking stereotypes, helping ex-cons reintegrate into society, creating opportunity where there used to be none. He wasn't just making money. He was flipping the script on the entire prison-to-poverty pipeline. Fast forward a few years and ConBody has exploded. Coss has been featured in Forbes, CNN, NBC, and the New York Times. His studio became a hotspot for people tired of trendy fitness fads and looking for real results, real grit, and real stories. He's trained over 70,000 clients, built partnerships with big brands, even launched an online platform so people around the world can train like they're in a prison cell without actually being in one. But here's the wild part. Coss didn't stop with fitness. He's now investing in re-entry programs. He launched ConBud, a cannabis company that hires formerly incarcerated people to work in legal weed, flipping the same system that once locked him up. He's proof that your worst chapter doesn't have to be your last. In fact, it can be the foundation of your empire. From drug kingpin to prison inmate to multi-millionaire entrepreneur, Coss Marte didn't just rebuild his life, he redesigned the blueprint for redemption, hustle, and real success. So the next time you think you're stuck, remember, someone once built a business empire with no internet, no phone, and no freedom. You've got no excuses. This is Money Route, where we show you how people are making money in ways you'd never imagine. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you want more stories like this one. And hey, let us know in the comments. What would you do if you had to build a business from scratch? Behind bars. Catch you in the next one.